Hello, how's everyone doing today? This is Tracy at Sod Speed Shop. Last time we worked on this old 454 here, put the heads on and torqued her down and everything, kind of went through all that. Today we're going to be putting the push rods and the rocker arms on and adjusting the valves. It's kind of cool in here today. Got the old wood burner stove going, warming her up in here. It was 32 in here when I come in this morning. We got her warmed up to about 48 in here, so we'll see if we can get things kind of warmed up. Like I said, I'll show you the way that I'm going to go through and adjust the rocker arms once I get everything put together. We'll kind of go through that. I'll put you in the tripod and we'll get set up here and we'll get to going. First thing we're going to do is got some Royal Purple Max stuff. It's what I use on my push rods on each end when I put them in. I like to put a little bit on each end. Of course, these are the exhaust ones, the long ones. Like I say, everybody's got their preference of what they like to use for assembling. My theory is if you use any kind of lubrication is better than none at all. Now we'll start putting the intake ones in. Just going to put a little bit on the tops here again. I like to put a little bit on the threads, just keep threads from going when putting the rocker arm nuts on. And a little bit on top of the valves. Now I'm going to start putting the rocker arms on. I like to put a little down in there on top of the roller in there. See, we'll get these set on here and then we'll do the other side. bit. See, I'm just going to run them down here a little bit by hand. Like I said, these are 1.72 ratio rocker arms, comp cams. Get my socket and ratchet out here. That one acts like it's got a burr on it. There she started. Like I say, just running them down. I can feel the lock nuts feeling them start to get tight, just from the lockness of them. They're loose. I'm gonna turn it off for now, and then I'll get everything set up so I can put the rocker arms and everything on the other side, and we'll show you that. Thank you. Just hang on a minute. Okay, we're back. We're gonna start putting the push rods and rocker arms on the passenger side here. See, just same way we did last time. Motor doesn't have any oil in it. When I put oil in them, I like to go through the lifter valleys. I'll go through there, and I'll actually put some up here on top of the rocker arms again. Make sure everything's lubricated good before button her up, getting ready to prime the oil system and everything. Okay, I got all the push rods put in. Now we'll start putting some lubricant on top of everything here. Got our rocker arms. We'll start setting them on. Now I cleaned all the rocker arms and push rods and everything up before assembling, so everything should be good and clean. Okay, I'll get my socket and ratchet and we'll run them down. Okay, now I think we're ready to start adjusting them. I am going to put a little bit of lube on the rollers. And then we'll start going through and adjusting the rocker arms. Now the way I do it, I got my motor set on top dead center. As you can see there, got her on 0. So now where I'm going to start, I got my handy dandy deal here. This is the way I was taught to do it. I got it on top dead center. I'm going to start with exhaust 4 and exhaust 8. Which if everybody don't know, but how the cylinders is 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're going to start with exhaust on number 4, which should be this one right here. The way I like to do it is run it down to where you have start feeling resistance. Starting to feel some resistance there. If you get too much, back it off. Everybody's got their way and feel of doing it. See, I got just a little bit of movement in there yet. I can feel, see, just a little bit. I like to start there and then go a half a turn. Now we'll go to exhaust on number 8. It should be this one. Same way. Starting to feel some resistance. No movement in my rocker arm yet. Do a little more. Feeling resistance there. I'm going to go half a turn. Set the preload on the lifter. Now we're going to go to number 2, intake, which should be this one. Do the same thing. some resistance there. I'm going to back her up just a little bit here. Like the feel there. I'm going to go half a turn. Now we're going to go to intake on number 7. It should be the back cylinder over here. Just checking my rocker arm. That right there feels good. Go half a turn. Should be set. Now we'll turn the motor over. Get a breaker bar and socket stuff out here. Now we're going to turn the motor over a half a turn. I got it marked on my balancer here to go a half a turn. If you look there, there's a mark on the balancer for 180 degrees. So now we will be adjusting exhaust on number 3 to start. So it should be this one. Getting some resistance there. Just a little bit of movement. I'm going to go just a touch more there and then go half a turn. Now we're going to go to exhaust on number 6, which should be this one. Got some resistance, a little too far there. Go half a turn. Okay, now we should go to the intake on number 1. Should be this one. Starting to get some resistance there. Go there, go a half a turn. Now we're going to go to number 8 on the intake side. Oop. Back her up. Like the way she feels there. Go half a turn. Now that we got them done, we'll go another half a turn. Back. Marks on 0 there. And now we'll go to 5 on the exhaust, which is this one. little bit more. There we go. Go a half a turn. Now we got number 7 on the exhaust. To the resistance. Go my half a turn. Now we're going to do number 3 on the intake, which is this one. Oh, for some reason my socket's stuck. Okay, now we'll go to number 4 on the intake, which should be this one. Here, and go half a turn. Now, we'll go another half a turn on the rotating assembly, go back to 180 past. Not all balancers have a mark on them for 180 degrees. You can take a straight edge and go from your top dead center, make you a mark across, and then you should be halfway across. So now we're going to do the exhaust on number 1, which is this one. Starting to get a little drag there. Right there. Go half a turn. Now we'll go to number 2 on the exhaust. Starting to get some resistance. Like the feel there. Go a half a turn. Now we'll do number 5 on the intake, which is this one. Starting to get a little resistance. Too far. Go half a turn. Now we're going to do number 6 on the intake. Which should be the last valve to adjust. Go half turn, preload set. Oh, that socket wants to stick for. Okay, now that we got the rocker arms all adjusted, I think had a little technical difficulty there. Got all the valves adjusted. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to put you back in the tripod here. Hang on with me. And we're going to go a half a turn back to top dead center. Both of them are top dead center, got a little slack in them. So should be good. That way, when we go to, we'll prime it and everything, but we'll turn the motor over, but we're actually back on true top dead center. So if you want to put your distributor in, you can. But I still got to prime it and everything, and put the intake and everything on. Got to do some painting, cleaning and stuff. So I think for now, that's where we're going to stop this video. Have any questions, comments? Here's the cheat sheet I've had for years. May be hard to see. I'll zoom it out a little bit here. That's the sequence I use. It's what I was taught years ago. Done it. I haven't had any problems doing it that way. I know some guys like to do it when they just one at a time. Do exhaust when the intake's closing, and do intake when exhaust is starting to open. You know, that's another way of doing it. That's one of my other ways of doing it this way. I'm doing it this way on this motor. I haven't done it this way for a while because I've been doing it that way. I want to go back and try it this way, see which one works better. So we'll go from there. So thank you for watching. Please hit the like and the subscribe button. I'd appreciate it greatly. Thank you. Have a great day.